Welcome to Creamer Media's Resources Watch, a weekly video roundup of the events and people making and shaping the news in the mining industry. This week, colleagues pay tribute to Fred Cawood as he prepares to retire. Platinum on cathodes of zinc-air system chosen to decarbonise New York City. And Specialised attorneys fill gaps engineers cannot. After 22 years with the Wits School of Mining Engineering, Wits Mining Institute Director Professor Fred Cawood is planning to retire at the end of May, starting what he calls his second life at the age of 60.
First of all, I need to explain to you what this whole thing of second life means. Those of you who know me well will know that I have a strong bond with Japan. With a university there in particular that I'm working with, who's on mining robotics, and digital mining stuff. And the Japanese have this issue of second life. And your second life, according to the Japanese, starts at the age of 60. Then what the second life means is that you have your first life, where you have the opportunity to make some mistakes. And you must make your mistakes. And believe me, I have made many. But that's why you need the second life. Because in the second life, it's about more doing good than is to do good in life. And for me, it is an important thing. So we have been talking for a few years already in the Cawood household on the second life and how to prepare for the second life that starts at 60.
Platinum features on the cathode of zinc-air battery technology that has taken the city of New York by storm in helping to lower the carbon footprint of its buildings.
We've come on the scene, and people have always talked about zinc and zinc-air, but there's been a number of companies that have come forward with very interesting technology that's been developed over a very long period of time, and ours happens to be one of them. And so, the promise that we have for the marketplace is the ability to store almost infinite, but very long duration amounts of storage at a very economic price, which will help the economics like of a wind farm or a solar farm, and also take away the intermittency on the grid that would be stopping a lot of renewable energy being developed to displace GHG producing generation.
Consulting engineers have valuable technical understanding, but often lack the legal expertise to ensure that their intentions are well articulated and that the contract is balanced.
Consulting engineers often have vast experience and technical expertise to assist in the drafting of contracts, but they lack the legal expertise to articulate the intention that they're trying to create in the contract. And often they have the right idea when introducing an amendment to a standard form contract or drafting a particular clause, but they lack the skill to put that into legal language which would make it enforceable and reflect the true intention of the clause. And what often happens there is that because consulting engineers are appointed by mining houses, and because it's become an accepted practice that they will assist in the drafting of the contracts, there's a reluctance to employ attorneys to draft the contracts early on in the process. And that could be related to costs or to time and those kinds of things. But some of the drawbacks which occur as a result of that is that the contract may give rise to differing interpretations. It may not cover the intention of what the parties wanted to create, and that could give rise to different levels of dispute, whether it be additional claims under the contract or, in the worst cases, full-blown disputes that go to arbitration or go to court.
For mining news as it breaks, stay logged on to minerweekly.com and register for our free daily newsletter.